Yo, 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 yo. We got a ball game here. What a game in Buffalo. Woo! Skakel in the house. Not intentionally. Nicholas. That's an interesting way to start the stream. Let's see who's streaming right now, just so you guys can... I think no one in the Dabbleverse is streaming, so here you go. Welcome aboard. "32 seconds left. 40-38 Baltimore. What up, Laura? Laura, it's 40-38 Baltimore. Buffalo is about to kick a field goal to win the game. I see we have some new people in the stream. Let's hit the like and subscribe button. What up, Laura? Great game. Buffalo was down 15 points with about 4.5 minutes left. But you know what? It is Buffalo. New kicker. Just got into town Thursday. All right, here we go. 41 years old. Set last night was awesome. All right, so this is no gimme. Wow. That's a great game, man. What up, Kushal? So yes, the set last night was very good. Thank you very much for asking. Sets have been good lately at the Comedy Store. Everyone's in a good mood. I'm a Steeler fan, so that was a good game as well in the morning. I've literally been watching football all day. I took. When's Felicia gonna? We don't. Here's the thing, Dominic. Doom has to be in the chat for free Dabbleverse questions. But since you're a long-time listener, I'll make an exception. I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, it's very hard to um, have a relationship online. You know, just too many cooks in the kitchen. And, you know, I mean, I like Felicia. I'm certainly a little more. No, I've already got mods, but thank you. I'm not going to mod someone who's I've never seen in the stream before. But hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll put you on the list. You know, Karmic seems like a good guy, but I would say, you know, Felicia is a little more worldly than he is, to be honest with you. So, you know, I'm of the opinion that Felicia and Pat still like each other. It's a very toxic relationship. I've been in a few myself. I know the signs. So, I don't know. I mean, I can't really answer the question, but, you know, and I think the constant gaslighting that other shows do to both of them, it's going to expedite the process. You know, the Kevin Brennans, the JMOs of the world busting Felicia's balls, for lack of a better word. Yeah, football was great today. I mean, the Steelers won a real close game. Just the Buffalo game just ended. What up, everyone? We got a lot of new people in the stream. Welcome, welcome. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I don't know what that means, the happies. Can you relate to being in the hole of the fortress? I don't know. You guys are a weird bunch in here tonight. Yeah, great game. I mean, you know, I'm a hockey guy, but the football was pretty spectacular today. By the way, last night, Jacob Doty and Phoenix Copley of the Los Angeles Kings came to watch me last night. Carl is losing his mind right now. I mean, you know, we can talk a little bit of Dabbleverse tonight. What up, William Zoom? You know, I watched a little bit of whatever that event was this weekend, and not very good. And I'm kind of impartial. You know, I don't really care one way or the other. Well, technically, you know, I like to charge for the Dabbleverse talk. But I don't see any Dabbleverse related streams going on right now. So you people are jonesing, and because I'm a nice guy, if you guys want to do a little bit of the dabble tonight, we can. And let's not make it all dabble, but of course, I did. I just had, I think the Japanese girl talked about her battle. She just DM'd me on Instagram. And the set was great last night. Who did I follow? I followed Sam Tripoli. And I did not win the Powerball. If I won the Powerball, yeah, I'd still be doing the stream, to be honest with you. I'd be so fucking happy. So, I thought you meant the podcast. I mean, yeah, a bunch of people said I was their favorite judge. Um, and you know, I mean, people don't really care about roast battle at the Comedy Store. I mean, it's not like, you know, I saw Sarah Tiana last night, and it's not like she said, "Hey, let's talk about roast battle." Like, no one cares about the show, other than the open mic comics who show up there on a Tuesday night. Um, so, you know, it's a weird thing. Like, it's like a popular show, I guess, but with people who aren't in at the Comedy Store. Um, I don't stream usually more than an hour. I want you guys to want more. I can't do these 5 and 6 hour streams. I just can't. Melton can do them, win by two. I mean, he's done some 7 hour ones. I think Carl and those guys do 3 to 5 hour streams. I like to stream for about an hour. And, I don't snipe other shows. So that, to do an hour for me is hard because I just hit record and talk to you guys. I mean, if I was sniping people, I could probably stretch it out to 2 to 3 hours, but I don't know. It's not my thing. But listen, there's a reason why Shuley has 1,000 people in his stream, and Kevin Brennan does 3 to 5 hour streams, and he has 800 or whatever he has, and I've got 12. But I'm happy with the 12 I have, so I appreciate it. And thank you to Buddhist Priest for doing that. It's like a commercial he did for me. Yeah, it is just a hang. Um, you know, I'm a pretty good comic, so I can pretty much follow anybody. And I don't mean that in a cocky way, but I had to follow Dave Chappelle one night, and I did fine. I'm certainly not on his level as a comic, but if you're funny, you can follow anybody. Are there certain comics who are tough to follow? Yeah, 100%. I've had to follow Rick Ingram doing crowd work. I've had to follow, um, Steph Toll of Killing, talking about her pussy. Killing. Um, he didn't really. I mean, I don't really listen. I mean, I was in the back. So he was talking about Trump a lot and shit like that. Doing some really funny crowd work. Um, so I don't really listen because me and Sam are around the same age, so we've kind of got the same energy. So I don't want to take anything he said, and talk about it. I want to be organic. And he did some crowd work. He was talking to, there was 3 or 4 girls in the front row, giant tits. I mean, I've never seen a front row where it was like D cup, double D, like from left to right, they got bigger. And so I did hear him say that. So I think a couple minutes into my set, uh, I think the whole crowd was waiting for me to address the large amounts of cleavage in the front row. And I mean, when I saw the one girl stage right, so I guess it would be to my left, but stage right, I mean, they had to be. I mean, I dated a girl, I don't know, about a year and a half ago, who was 34H, and I would say they were her size. But she was with another girl, so I think she was a lesbian. But they were cool. And then girl to my stage left, my right, I guess, double D's flopping out. So, like what? I mean, Laura, I don't know what you're talking about. There's just a friendly stream in here. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Are you from this country, Laura? I'm not like, trying to be a dick, but you seem like the English seems to be a little broken, Laura. But I'm going to assume with a name like Laura Anderson, you're from America. That's a very American name. So, but I love following Tripoli because I think the first line I said when I got on stage was, following Sam, I can pretty much say anything and seem normal. And that got a big laugh. And then I just took off from there. It was a fun show last night. Yeah, tell me. I agree with Zoom. I don't know. Maybe Laura, you're from the UK and something's not translating very well for me and you. But yeah, I've had some really good sets on Saturday night. The last couple. Well, I wasn't there last week, but um, oh, thank you, Pizza Roller 28. I'm just trying to, trying to get some new fans. So eventually, when I do the road a little bit more, you guys say, "Hey, that guy Earl, yeah, there's definitely some bots in here tonight. I think two or three. Um, yeah, I mean Jimmy Carr speaks great English, so I don't know what the bots' purpose is. Like, hey man, love your videos, pizza roller. That could be a bot, you know. Um, so, and then Laura Anderson is just typing W. Did you get any pics of those? No, no. I leave my phone in the back. So I saw H and double D's, and even the girl to my extreme stage left, would probably say was a full C cup, and she looked tiny next to the other girls. Um, okay, well, Zoom, I think you know what to do. I was just about Zoom's good. He knows. We gave Laura enough rope, and unfortunately, Laura has been put on the timeout list. So I'm not sure what the purpose of her situation was, but she now has a few minutes to think about it. And I'm surprised no one is on from the Dabbleverse right now. I think this is literally, this might be the best time for me to hit the Dabbleverse fans to get them in here. So, although we won't talk about it unless Doom is here. Doom, if they, I want to say they, because there's a lot of rumors that Doom could be a woman. So, personally, I don't care either way, but, you know, Doom. So, did you get any? Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. Someone acting out, William. Oh, yes. Which, oh, wow. I'm sorry. 5 minutes in the penalty box, my chat froze for a little bit because of Laura. So let's see what I missed here. Jessica Michelle Singleton was in Sacramento this weekend. It said she's a regular at the Comedy Store. Never heard of her, have you? Yes, I've followed Jessica many times. What up, Richard? You accepted the 453. All right, Mark, clearly a troll. I never received any money from you. I hate doing it because I want people to be here. Yeah, but I don't want them here if they're just going to talk gibberish. Women with big tits in the front row for Earl is like his kryptonite. That's a fact, Jack. The dabblers are here. Yeah, I know. We got some lurkers in here. Kiss it. Got to choose. Once you started talking about huge bazonkas that summon the Karmic fans. Are the Karmic X fans coming in? Are they trolling me? Um, when's your next set? Hopefully this week, Steelers looked good on offense. Defense looked a little rough, to be honest with you. But what a hit that was by Jalen Ramsey on the last play, man. He fucking rocked that guy. So, you know, but Rogers looked good. I mean, he was kind of a dick to me at Roast Battle. I haven't been in the Laugh Factory in like 10 years, Mark. So you better. How long have you been homosexual? Well, ask your mom. I guess since last night when I put it in her ass. Hey, see, now I'm messing with the trolls. Like, that wasn't very funny. I'm sorry. Kashmir, I'm going to guess I've gotten more pussy than you in the last 3 weeks than you have in your lifetime. So don't worry about it. But hit the like and subscribe button, bitch. Um, so I bet you Kashmir subscribes to me. I'll talk to the trolls. I don't care. I always love the gay stuff in here. Anyone who sits there and comes in on some guy's stream and talks about them being gay is probably gay themselves, to be honest with you. Um, now, listen, Cashmere, you should hit the sub because I've wasted enough time on you. I'm talking to you. I'm being cool to you. At least hit the subscription button. Do these women you're fucking go bonkers for your action figures? Ted Bundy in the house. I do not hang around daycares. The trolls are in full force tonight. But I'm in such a good mood, and I can already tell how unfunny they are. Bring it, baby. Bring it. Just hit the subscribe button. Yeah. And whatever I say reflects off me and sticks to you. Boy. I don't mind the trolls. I mean, that's what the internet is made for, I guess. I will say that the action figures are probably not a turn on to most girls. Well, ask your mom. She was here last night. Hey, see, Cashmere, I'm too quick, baby. I'm too quick. I mean, Cashmere, I could tell you're so far in the closet, I'm going to donate you to Goodwill tomorrow. Hey, at least use your real name. Come on, man. Yeah, I don't wear rubbers. I can't catch AIDS twice. Hello. E1 forgets how long it's. Yeah, I mean, Rogers looked good. He's got the arm still. I mean, he didn't seem too mobile, but, he has fucking 41. Um, oh, 100%. Yeah, you got to keep him in the box. I mean, that RoboCop doll I have back there, you can actually see it right there. The RoboCop doll right where my finger is. Right there. That was like a $500 action figure, and I took it out of the box, and it's probably yeah, he did seem a little bitter towards the Jets. He kind of stuck it to them. I just wanted some people to know I could still play football. So that was probably a dig at the coach and the GM. I mean, DK Metcalf looked good. He didn't score, but he looked real good. I mean, they got the best group of tight ends I've ever seen on one team. What a big Bones Jones. Yeah, but that shit's, it's memorabilia. Memorabilia is expensive. That RoboCop doll, if I never took it out of the box, I probably could get $1,000 for it. I paid 500 for it. Probably not. I mean, I'm just, tomorrow's a big day in my quest for Gutfeld. Rob Schneider's making a personal phone call for me. I got that for free, actually. The Gene Simmons action figure I got because I did something for Russell Peters. I got him a very rare Kiss vinyl, and he gave me that. So, en route, Red Bar loves me, so you better relax there. And Jules loves me. I've spoken to both, so you better try again, baby doll. You're 0 for 1. He's pissed at New Jersey because he flew back for a meeting, and within 20 seconds, the new coach told him he'd being cut. I don't have a Jeff Ross action figure. Chloe, we don't do the all caps in here unless this is a burner account for Peter Chicken Man Brennan. And I do know Red Bar. I don't think anyone cares where Jericho goes, to be honest with you. I think he's kind of flamed out in AEW. I mean, he goes to WWE, might get a pop, that first night, and then it's not that nobody will care. It's just I don't know what storyline will be there for him. I mean, I don't mind Red Bar. He's never gone after me. I mean, I was just talking about him last night at the store with someone where it was just like, he did that Kill Tony documentary. Now, if you play the documentary straight through, it's probably about an hour documentary, but I think, because Red Bar stops and starts so much, it was literally like a 3 or 4 hour documentary. So a little too long for me. Earl, how was the stand-up performance last night? It was great, and the LA Kings were in attendance. Tough guy Jacob Doty and goaltender Phoenix Copley. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll see the picture. 1 hour with Jeff Ross or listening to Fozzy. That's a tough one. Um, that's a tough one. I'll go listening to Fozzy. I don't think I could ever be in a room with Jeff Ross willingly. So, no, they actually Jacob has given me his game worn jersey the last time he came, and Phoenix Copley was great. Like we have he also tore his ACL, so it was weird talking to a professional athlete who's had the same injury you did, and they were great. They had a good time, and I mean that would be a tough one. I probably would, but if Jeff went after me on Gutfeld, I'd go after him. I mean, I've got so many good jokes on him. Like he would leave me alone. I've heard through various people that he's kind of afraid of me, so that's why he leaves me alone. That's why he's never said anything bad about me. So, because he can't, what's he gonna say? Everyone loves me, and he knows that. So, he's smart in that regard. So, well, I mean, Tom Brady, a great. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is, I think, one touchdown behind Brett Favre now for total touchdowns, and he's still like 150 away from Tom Brady. I mean, Tom Brady's the GOAT. I mean, I'm a Steeler guy, but Tom Brady is the GOAT. It ain't even close. Whoa, come on, dude. Well, see, here's the thing about Chad and Swartzen, and this is a little inside baseball for you guys, but like I like big tits or whatever. Swartzen likes bigger guys. I can guarantee you him and Chad have not hooked up. I guarantee you that. And that's not me. That's not me cucking for Chad. It's just it's reality. So no, Nick likes big boys. Just trust me on that one. I mean, it's okay to not like Chad in here, but like I'm just telling you, big dude, like size queen. So, official Styro, that's my dog Lois. This channel is really about everything but nothing at the same time. So there's a rare shot of Lois in the wild. Lois, you be chilling right now. She's old, but she's doing all right. She's gonna go drink some water. Red Bar does kind of love Earl, to be honest with you. So, I've spoken with him a few times on DMs. I've never actually heard his voice or whatever, but oops, someday screwing upstairs next to smell. Man, you guys are on one tonight. Some of you are not like speaking the Queen's English in here. But that's okay. That's why we love the Earlverse. Sunday night in the house. Let's have a good time. Let's talk some shit. Got some trolls in the house. That's fine too. And Rudy Baga in the house. We got some Dabbleverse royalty in here. So, what's your best impression? Well, that's say no more. EA Sports. It's in the game. And full moon tonight. Yeah, it is a full moon tonight. And, you know, I'm going to start implementing the Kevin Brennan business model of, if you want to troll me, you got to show me the money, honey. I'm not reading your incredibly poorly written insults for free. Earl, tell us how much your car costs, then give us your opinion on the MKE Felicia interview. That's kind of a weird thing. I mean, my car costs $64,000. I lease it, so I can't say it cost me $64,000. But I mean, the Felicia MKE interview. I mean, you know, I mean, he's a drunk, man. So hold on, I think Lois has to go to the bathroom. Lois, you got to go potty. Move out. I'm gonna do a little outdoor streaming right now. I can just tell. Look at the baby. Oh yeah, Lois has a collapsed trachea. So come on, Lois, let's go. Lois, come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. All right, I gotta put her. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, I had an incident here earlier tonight as I was getting home from the gym. You're gonna think I'm kidding. There was literally a black dude right here doing crack. And he had about a 7-inch knife right there. So I told him to get the fuck out, and the cops had to be called. So we'll tilt the camera this way while Lois conducts her business, and then we will go back inside. I know, it really is. I mean, this neighborhood's and yes, he was a Newport, for you guys wondering. Sometimes I feel like I have to speak in code to you guys. Come on, Lois. I mean, it's kind of wild to see someone just smoking crack like it was nothing. And at one point he was humping the wall. I mean, this guy, Lois is going pee-pee. So we'll just, we'll tilt the camera up. There's a full moon. It is a full moon tonight. What up, Butch? Hey, come on, let's go. Very nice night out. It's getting a little cooler. But yeah, as I walked up, I was freebasing right there. And then I was kind of mouthing off to him like, hey, bro, you got to get the fuck out of here. And then I saw the blade. I'm like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna eat my protein donuts, but I won't eat on stream. So I'll Let's see. Maybe we'll put an Earl video up while I'm eating. Oh, interesting. All right, so let's get to. I'm gonna snipe myself. Just gonna pick a random comedy shorts. And we do have some new people on the stream, so let's see. Okay, let's do this one.
I would like to please sign this room. This side of the room is fucking great. No, I'm serious. I mean, I think I've landed like 75 statues right now. They literally, there's no physical movement, there's no sound. There could be empty chairs over there, and I would hear just as much noise. Got a cowboy right there. It's cowgirl or cowboy? I'm sorry, my bad. Cowgirl. My bad. So I've been at gay pride all day today. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I'm in the military. I was in the military, so don't clap for my service or anything. I was a Marine in the Village People Tribute Band. Who knew those guys were gay? Holy fuck. I would like to please sign this room. I'm gonna do you guys want clean and dirty material? So I gotta thank you guys for being quiet. It's one of the best looking guys I've ever seen in my life. Give it up for Manny from Scarface. Guy did a tongue in the pool. A lot of people come up to me after a show and be like, Earl, you're pretty funny. How come we've never really heard of you? Maybe because I just did a movie reference from 48 years ago. I'm sure we all remember the pool scene in Scarface. Wiggling his tongue at the blonde with the big tits. Well, I'd love to see a 30 for 30 on that girl.
Hey-o.
Probably looking like Merle Haggard right now. I'm gonna do you guys want clean and dirty material? So I gotta thank you guys for being quiet.
You get the deal. You know what I'm all about. I'm all about the laughter. Yeah, William, the Ravens, I know that really did kill the numbers. You'd think showing a stand-up clip would maybe increase the numbers, but not so much. But William, I'm always learning. The Earlverse stream is a never-ending learning process for me. But that's all right. I think the numbers will get better because there's no one. What up, Alex? We got some doom clips, but no one from the Dabbleverse is streaming. So, Alex, we've got the best mods in the business right now. So, if you are thinking of trolling, you picked the wrong stream, baby. Because my mods, they don't fuck around. They could smell a troll from a mile away. So, I know. Well, there goes the sniping my stand-up clips. I would think that would be a nice little break from looking at my face. So, what are you going to do? You live and learn. So, by the way, for the trolls in the stream, if you want me to read your troll, which is usually very unfunny, I will, but you got to show me the money, honey. No more free trolls in here. You got to pay to play. Good for you. Hi-Fi Protege is the man who makes my clips look so good. So, Lois, it's all right, baby doll. You go to sleep now. Go to sleep for a few minutes. And yeah, that's a tough game for the Bills to lose tonight. Or I'm sorry, for the Ravens to lose tonight. They were up 40-25 with about 5 minutes left, and then Buffalo did what they did. Wait, what is that? DAM. Are you talking about Blizzard of Oz? I don't know what song that is. Let me look up Blizzard of Oz. I have no shame. Yeah, I mean, as a Steeler fan, I am. I mean, you know, don't ask me. I don't know. Nobody ever told me. I found out for myself. Let's see what. I mean, there's Crazy Train. I like Goodbye to Romance. I like Mr. Crowley the best, especially the. This is sacrilege to say, but the Jakey Lee solo, and I like Suicide Solution, and you know, that's a great album, but mainly due to Bob Daisley and Lee Kerslake. But, you know, they got kind of fucked on that deal. So great solo. I mean, listen, Randy Rhoads was the man. I mean, you see, all songs written by Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, right. Randy Rhoads, that's probably believable, and Bob Daisley, except for No Bone Movies, which was written by all four. So I'm going to see. Is Lee Kerslake still alive? I believe Bob Days. No, he died September 2020. That's too bad. He was a great drummer. You know, just the Osbournes did what they do to him. I mean, that would be an interesting. I mean, it's up there. I mean, the musicianship is unbelievable. What did he die? Of course, like died from cancer at age 73. Um, that's too bad. I mean, Chris Lake played with Uriah Heep. I mean, damn, he was on a lot of Uriah Heep albums. Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, he was absolutely the old drummer from Ozzy's first solo band drummer. You know, it went, where did it go? Lee Kerslake, Tommy Aldridge, Randy Castillo, and I think Mike Borden from Faith No More. So, I mean, if the Rogers who played today stays healthy, fuck yeah. I mean, he's not the most mobile guy, but, you know, that's not really surprising. He is in his 40s. I mean, I think the Steelers' offensive line was okay today. Not great, but okay. And, you know, you've got DK Metcalf. I mean, he's one of the best receivers in the league. I think Calvin Austin is pretty good. And then they have, to me, the best trio of tight ends in the league. You've got Smith, who they just got from Miami. You've got Washington, the giant, not rookie, but second year, I think, player, who's like 6'8", 270. And then you have, you know, the Muth. So his first play today was a sack. So yeah, I mean, the Osbournes, you know, I mean, they're notorious for that. You know, they did it with Daisley, they did it with Kerslake, they did it with Jakey Lee. I mean, and you know, you write a hit song, man, your fucking life is set. So I think that's all Jakey Lee, you know, throughout the years was just, hey, man, I want to be credited for what I did. He wasn't outing Ozzy. You think Ozzy high on fucking coke, weed, whatever he was on, massive amounts of alcohol, wrote "Bark at the Moon"? Fuck no. But he got the writing credit for it, so it's just you know, that's how the Osbournes play. And you know, the Osbournes, back in those days, we're kind of in a good position to kind of have that attitude of, at least with like Jakey Lee, like, hey, bro, we could get 1 million guitar players in LA to fill your role. They might not be as good as you, but they're close enough. I mean, no one's coming to see Jakey Lee. Jakey Lee is not filling the arena. Ozzy is, so we can get anyone. I mean, he probably got, that's why Jakey Lee kind of disappeared for a long time. He just moved to Vegas and was like, became a mechanic or something, like working on vintage cars. So, and I'm kind of surprised he did, the farewell concert. So, high five protege in the house. Earl Skakel makes the clips look good, not me. I don't know if I agree with that. Thank you very much. As always, hi-fi. I mean, I like Ozzy's music. I just wish the guys who helped him write it got paid for it. But, the reality is, Sharon is kind of right. Jakey Lee left. They could have gotten George Lynch. George Lynch almost had the gig, but for whatever reason, they gave it to Jake. And, Jakey Lee left. They give it to Zach Wilde. Zach Wilde left, they give it to Joe Holmes. Joe Holmes left, they'll give it back to Zach Wilde. I mean, the musicians in Ozzy's band, they're kind of replaceable. So, that I think that's where Sharon comes in. Like, oh, Bob Daisley, Lee Kerslake, you don't like how we treat you? We'll bring in Tommy Aldrich and Phil Soussan. Beat it. I mean, I don't think you can. I just think you call it a day. I mean, Bill Ward, the drummer, can barely stand. I mean, Iommi and Butler are in pretty good condition, but that ship has sailed, in my opinion. Yes, Lois is a fucking soldier. Yeah, I mean, Vivian Campbell's an amazing lead guitar player, but and people shit on him. Oh, he doesn't really do much in Def Leppard. The guy's a multimillionaire because he just shuts up, shows up on time. I mean, he's probably a better guitar player than Phil Collins, but it's Phil's band. So Dean Del Rey is doing nothing with me. I can assure you of that much. That's any Dean Del Rey references is super chat only. Super chat only. What a loser. But what are you gonna do? He's everything that's wrong with LA comedy. Fake, phony, and it's just the worst. Yeah, but I don't think Ian Gillan. I mean, it's not just being alive. It's, can you play for an hour and a half to 2 hours? I mean, Steven Adler is alive, but I don't think Steven Adler could fucking play an hour show, let alone the near 3 hour shows that Guns N' Roses plays. I mean, I'll give Guns N' Roses this. I've seen them in 2018, and probably about 3 times since 2018. They give you your money's worth. I mean, they do 3 hour shows, and yes, Buddhist priest in the house. He's the one who made the video that I put out today on YouTube. So check that out. And actually, we'll premiere it right here. Like, I'll snipe. No, actually, that really got the numbers down. So check out the new Earl video done by a Buddhist priest. It is in the, let's see here, view my channel. I think it's in the video section, not the shorts. I tried to make it shorts, but it was a little too long for that. But why you got Goldberg? Who you got? I don't want to even think about that. Goldberg should just retire. Maybe be like a heel announcer. We'll go 10 more minutes, guys. We'll go 10 more minutos. videos. Thank you very much. So, just a profile picture. That does look like a new profile picture. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm just trying to throw content up there. I mean, my watch hours, as you can see, this is the weird thing about YouTube. Let's I'm an open book, so I show my numbers and all that shit. Let's go to my YouTube studio page. And, okay. Sorry, so I'll go to analytics. And I'll wait for this, my watch hours, interestingly enough, are 13,000 less than what they used to be. My watch time, or no, my views. My watch hours, a little less than usual, about the same. Subscribers, about the same as usual. And the money, honey, about the same as usual. So even though now it says here my stream is why are views lower than usual, 54 videos published instead of the usual 66 to 78. So, I mean, I put out 3 videos today, this stream, a video and 1 short. So, I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. But, I'll just have to figure it out. I mean, I'm live streaming like a maniac. But like I said, I think for me anyway, I don't know if this is like standard for, other people, but what gets me the most views are the shorts. What gets me the most money, and obviously you've seen the money I make, it's not a tremendous amount, are the live streams. And what gets me the least amount of views are the videos longer than a minute. So, but I'm not really that discouraged. Earl wiped the screenplay. Yeah, 100%, Cusham, 100%. Just Jenna, you look juicy. Let's be cool with the talking to women like that. I mean, what is this, Ray DeVito stream with Hope Gutierrez? How does Hope Gutierrez get paid to go on MLC? And I've been doing MLC for like 3 years. I've never been paid once. What the fuck? Well, I mean, you can and you can't. I mean, a viral short, you got to get a few million views. Like the most views I've ever had on a video or short or whatever, I guess it would be classified as short, is it's about a 34-second scene from the movie Benchwarmers. So, I need one of my comedy clips to get like 3 to 4 million views. Then you're talking turkey, because then people are like, oh, this guy's pretty funny. Let's watch his other videos. So I'm confident that will happen. I just have to have like the right joke, the right subject, and then you kind of take it from there, and roll with it. Because Kevin knows you have money, or well, I don't have the money people think I do. I mean, I'm certainly not struggling, but I don't have to worry where my next meal is coming from. But, that's why I stopped doing a lot of these shows. It's like everyone's getting paid but me, and I don't want the money. I don't need the money. I don't need the $100 Kevin would pay me, but you're paying Hope Gutierrez? Like what? So, but that's fine if she's broke or not. There's no hate, no shame in that game. But, like, I don't know, man. I just don't understand paying Clearwater Chad. That guy's awful, man. Just another one of the long line of people who's trying to be the new Perry. And I don't know the guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy or whatever, but holy fuck, man. You're paying that guy, but not me? No, she is not Williams. So Earl is on another level. That's why I'm here. A rare talent, true to himself. Can't spell real without Earl. That's a fact, Jack. I mean, I keep it real. I'm a voice of the voiceless. I speak for the unspoken. And that's just how I am and how I will always be. I'll never be fucking phony. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around. For those of you new to the stream, and I see we had a lot of trolls in here tonight, at least a lot for me, please hit the like and subscribe button. What up, Tomas? Tomas Tom. I believe you're new to the stream. I don't recall ever seeing your name before, but welcome to the Earlverse. We're just about to end in about 5 more minutes. And yeah, Just Jen is Montreal's finest cushion. Just let it go and live to fight another fight. So be nice to the women in here. Let's not be piggy wiggies and, you know, we're a nice family friendly stream in here. Although this would be funny if people started dating from the Earlverse. All right, now be cool, Kushum. Be cool. Just Jen is a moderator. We have to have a certain amount of decorum in here, or else we just become like the Dabbleverse. And I don't want that. So we're not going to be covering Chrissy Mayer's content party, whatever that was. So we don't do that in here. Or a swinger or two. Hey-oh, fuck yeah. I don't swing either. I got enough energy for one girl. I don't have the energy for because in my head the other girl's always going to be, why aren't you paying attention to me? And then you pay attention to her, and then the other girl's like, why you stop fucking me? Like, and we don't do that in the Earl house. There's no swinging going on. I mean, I went to a few gangbangs back in the day, but you know, that was circumstances outside of my control. Pardon me, excuse me for that. Come on now, Cushion, be cool. No, let just Jenna just do her thing. Hey-oh, swing low, sweet chariot. Earl Skakel, did you go across the street last night? I did not. I get the reference. Earl, don't speak about women like I do. I'm the most respectful guy on the internet towards women. Thank you very much. Uh-oh, Just Jenna, what did someone say? I have a lot of respect towards women because I'm a man. So we'll go about 2 more minutes, guys, and then you guys can watch Doom clips of Content Hotel and Karmic X and Felicia Gillespie and MK, the new ski mask. So thank you, Buddhist Priest, for your video today. Thank you, Hi-Fi Protege, for the clipping. Thank you, Just Jenna, William Zoom, for the moderating duties. Gina Babina hasn't been around in a hot minute. Interesting. Most interesting. Well, I mean, I was just saying, I've never been a swinger cushion, but I have been to several gangbangs in my youth. So I'm going to talk about my life in here. That's part of the allure of the Earlverse world. So although I appreciate you thinking that I'm speaking poorly about women, I am a fan of the female. No, I only really do. I know 20 people's a lot for me. I've definitely tapped out. I think at around the 20 mark, which I don't mind. It's the same people in here, which I like. But I'm doing my best. If I get on Gutfeld, I think that'll help. It just will help all across the board. And once again, I should have something in that regard by tomorrow evening, courtesy of the great Rob Schneider. So thank you, Rob. Yeah, I mean, I had, I think, 33 at one point, but, I'm not necessarily doing it for, and thank you, Hi Fi Protege, for the super chat. I mean, probably just egos, cocaine and egos. And Chevy's daughter is the keyboard player at the Comedy Store. She's very cool and talented. Yeah, playing my clips, I'll definitely never do that again. Okay, well, Cushing, no one's forcing you to stay here. Go to roast battle. I don't give a shit. It's like Moses. I'm leaving the stream. All right, leave. Did you ever see the black guy from the Elm Street movies at the Comedy Store? The heavyset guy? No, I don't think I did. I saw the father from the first two movies. He would come into my gym. I'm like, you're the dad from the Nightmare on Elm Street. So thank you for the past support, Cusham. If we're losing you as a listener, see you later. Earl Skakel will miss you, but I don't ask anyone to stay here if they don't want to be here. I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face, and you were born to love me too. And then he fell off because too much oil. Well, thank you. I guess I could be a below average comedian, and so I'll take average comedian. So I'm not sure where you and I went wrong, Cusham. I've always been nice to you, but looks like this is your swan song in the Earlverse. And no, maybe he was the father. Fuck, what was his name? I think his name. Let me get his name. I think he was the dad. Ken Nightmare on Elm Street. He was like a character actor. What was his name? The father. Let's see. Oh, no, that was not him. Fathers. Let's go to Fathers. It's a great Nightmare on Elm Street. Dennis Johnson. A Nightmare on Elm Street film series. Who was he the father of? Dennis Johnson is a supporting character that appears in Nightmare on Elm Street 4, Nightmare on Elm Street 5. He is the father of the main protagonist, Alice Johnson, and her victimized brother, Rick Johnson. Okay, so that, he was a pretty well-known character actor, so he would work out at my gym, and I'd always be like, hey, man. Oh, but his name is Nicholas Melee. His real name. So he's had a nice run, though. I mean, he's definitely one of those guys where you know the face, but you don't know the name. So, what do you think about doing a Star Trek cameo, Earl? I don't know a lot about Star Trek, so I would probably turn down a Star Trek cameo just because. Oh, you mean a cameo like the like in the TV show, or a cameo like doing a video for someone? You, Jeff Ross? Oh, I mean, it's not even close. Dean would not make the finals. He's the worst. I mean, it depends really who battled who. I mean, I would win. There's no one amongst that group that could beat me. Because Jeff be so lazy, he would just have Bolivia write his jokes, and I beat her very easily, to be frank. Callan would be lost in the sauce. Dean's not funny enough. I mean, it'd probably be me and Jeremiah in the finals. Jeremiah could be good at roast battle because he's so fucking nice. But if you could find a way to flip the switch, kind of like Jesus Trejo. Jesus Trejo beat Hinchcliffe pretty easily. And Jesus is like the nicest fucking guy on earth. So Jeff would not do very well. Trust me on that one, because he's sensitive, and I know his weak spots. Trust me on that one. I know where the bodies are buried, if you know what I'm saying. He's not experienced at roasting. See, that's the biggest misconception about roast battle is it's comedy based. It's really not. Roast battle is skilled and well-timed bullying. That's all it is. So I don't think Brian Callen would do well because he's also a TV actor, so he's used to like saying his line, the next person says their line, and then the applause light lets the audience know laugh now. Well, that ain't gonna happen in roast battle with me, baby. Yeah, 100%. But Jesus is awesome. So, all right, you guys, I love you all. Let's all bid adieu to Cusham. He is joining Moses and the people who at one point were fans of Earl, but now I am just an average comedian with mid-level moderators. Earl Skakel over and out.